So this is the article manager on the back end of my Joomla site, whereas I am here acting as the administrator. So here I can edit any articles that I've created, or I can also create new ones. So to edit the articles, it's really easy. You just click here and then you can add text and images and page breaks. This here shows that I have a read more, which the button shows up on the home page of my site on the front end. So here it's featured, which means that it's situated on my home page, and I've chosen not to put this one in a menu. So that way it's just on the home page of my site, but of course you could create a menu item for it over here in the menu section. So you go to Menu Manager. I've chosen to put all my menus under the main menu route. I've also got some sub-menus, so I've got Bella Teachers and Student Testimonies, which are situated in the About Us section. With location also being in the Contact Us under that menu. So to edit a menu, again, very easy. You just click on the name and then you can select the type of menu. So this one's an article, and the article that it's connected to is the About Us article. So I also edited the template. I used Coverline Blue, which I found was really good. It had some great functionalities and also just looked really nice right from the beginning. So I did edit the borders and colours, but the general formatting of the site I left since I liked how it looked. So to change the stuff like backgrounds and borders and stuff, I would just add the CSS in the section where it would be. So I just used Control-Find or looked at the little numbers here by using Google Chrome and inspecting the element. Unfortunately, you can't view your website, but you can preview the template, so that's pretty good. But you can't just view your website without saving, just in the general areas of the site of Joomla. So you can also change the style, which was really good and pretty easy. So here I could just change the website title and the slogan, as well as the images which are used in the slideshow. So yeah, I found that was really good template. Now I also used Shop, which was pretty confusing in some sections. So in Shop you've got different categories, and so these I've got it under products and then the subcategories of pole dance wear, grip aids and gloves, and shoes. So in pole dance wear, in products, to edit the category, I could just add a description, which I did for the shoes section since I didn't actually have any products in there to sell. It was just a description. And then you can add an image and the layout and whether it's published or not. Now you can also go to the product section, and this is in the pole dance wear section also. So I had to add characteristics, so the variants. So I've got sizes and colours. I had to add all of these individually. So for example, I had to put in every time hot pink with black ties large, hot pink with black ties medium, hot pink with black ties small. This would be pretty frustrating, I would imagine, if I'd had a lot of products. Luckily, I only had this. This is the most variations I had for any of my products, so it wasn't too bad, but that could be very challenging and time consuming were you to do it with a bigger store. Another component that I used was the Embed Google Maps plugin. So this one was a bit confusing at first to use, but it just gave me the syntax. So just here, and then I would just select any one of these to put in any of these lines, and I just place them in an article. Under location, and just here is the line of code I suppose, and this showed a map with the location of the studio in the article, which worked really well. It also meant that I could have text above it as well, and that was easy to put in. And you can also change the global configuration over here, so that was good for putting settings that were for the whole site instead of just individual sections. So yeah, it made it just a bit easier to make individual sections without having to change the settings constantly, since I could just have them all as global or inherit.